Let me tell you something, man. With all these lights and all these trucks parked here, kind of reminds me a little bit of the US. And if you don't notice, a smile on my face. Look at all this. Look at all this. It does. It honestly reminds me of the US. I used to go out and hang out with friends at this time. Man, I'm telling you, one day I will be back in the US. I will be driving a big rig. I'll fix this motherfucking eye one way or another, even if it costs putting in another one. Because all of this, I'll actually only get over a little bit better. And when you want something hard enough, if you thrive, you can actually see my trick from here as well. It's right there. Right there. That one. So, yeah. It's amazing, man. Don't get me wrong, I like driving. I love it. But it ain't the US. You know, you're away from family, away from home. And you can't even idle the truck to stay warm, stay cold. I don't even have air conditioning. I'm gonna talk to my boss about air conditioning, because actually some trucks are starting to install them, which I wonder why it even took that long. See, we're at a BP, British Petroleum. Yeah, man, I really miss the US. I don't know why, I just can't feel at home in Lithuania. America's my country, man. Now since Lithuania's taken away my citizenship, now I'm only an American citizen, I guess. Born in Lithuania, and how the fuck does that make sense? But there you go, I'm a full US citizen. I'll still always rock this three colored flag. Yeah, man, let's go to sleep. We have to, not even waking up that early, which is kind of funny. But, yeah, I want to go to sleep before everything heats up, so yeah, have one more good look at this, guys. Alright, so it's another morning. We're unloaded. We're actually leaving the city. You can see the sign right there. We're leaving the city I unloaded in, which technically this place is not made for trucks. It's just not. So as soon as we get over this old granny, we'll be going. I think I sprained my wrist. I'm pretty sure I sprained my wrist, actually. So I pulled out the little steps for the trailer, climbed down them, everything. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna bust my ass for no reason. So I'm just gonna, like, you know, pull out the little steps, take it nice and slow, you know, safety. Didn't work out like that, unfortunately. What happened was I climbed down and my safety shoes, as they like to call them, got tripped up and I fell, and right on my wrist, which was like easily like 200 kilos.
Route calculation.
Yeah, it was easily 200 kilos on this wrist, and now it hurts like really bad and swollen and everything. So, woo! But anyways, we're going to our load. We're making good time. Hopefully, I can go take a shower today too. I would love that. I'm gonna be sweating like a pig. But we're going to our load. This place loads really quick. If they get you in the door, you're out pretty quick. So these guys took about 2 hours to unload me, which, yeah, you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna hurry down to the other place, which is about an hour and a half away. I gotta also stop at the truck stop, sweep out everything that's still in the back of my trailer, because I didn't sweep out everything. So you know how it is. So now we're just trying to race the clock, because I want to make it back to that famous parking lot of mine, which I usually get pretty lucky you make it to it, but you know, you never know. Here we go. So yeah, we're gonna go get loaded with literally the same thing we just delivered here. So, yeah, it's kind of weird because I delivered from Lithuania to Austria fertilizer, and I'm delivering from Austria to Lithuania fertilizer. So the only conclusion I can come to is that the fertilizer that's in Lithuania is cheaper, and the one that is here is more bio-friendly. Like less chemicals and stuff. Because otherwise, why would you order from a whole different country? Like, shipping itself is just going to be a pain. Anyways, let's hit the road. Let's hit the road. We got about an 8-hour trip ahead of us, so let's move it to it. All right, so we are already in the Czech Republic. We are loaded. We are heading to Latvia. Our neighbors.
You are over the speed limit.
Oh my God, lady, can you stop telling me I'm over the speed limit? I am aware of this. So
With that being said, we are making great, well, not really, we're making okay time. We're racing against our E-log of our day, where we can only work 15 hours daily, where we can only drive 10. So, we're racing against that clock. Will we be able to beat it or not? I don't know. I'm not showing myself either, because I'm 30 as hell now. So I'm going to actually wash up once I get to a 45-minute break, because I'm going to have to do one of those. I'm not going to make it all the way where I want to make it, which are our famous parking lot. Update on the wrist. I don't know if I talked about it, but update on the wrist. It hurts. I can barely move it. I can't open up a water bottle with it. I can't turn on my turn signal with it. I can barely turn the steering wheel with it. I don't think it's broken. I honestly don't. I think it's more really heavy sprain. I could be wrong though. You know, maybe I did break it, but I doubt I did, because even though it hurts, I mean, I don't think I broke it. I don't. I really don't. I fell from pretty high. Probably like 2.5 meters, like 2 meters 50, and the amount of weight on it probably was over 300 kilos, because when you fall, it's your weight plus double, so that's over 300 easily. So that was a lot of pressure for the wrist to take, but again, I think it withheld. I think it's going to be fine tomorrow morning. But Ruth wants me to go to the doctor. My wife is like, you have to go to the, you know, the ER. Nah, I'm good. I'll get over it. This guy, you see that? Like, I was right behind him, and then he just slams on the brakes. Stupid. You are stupid. Anyways, yeah, I felt pretty bad. I mean, the way I felt too is not ideal, but I mean, I guess you can't really fall in an ideal way, I guess, you know what I mean? So yeah, with all that being said, we're driving through Czech Republic, the kinkiest country I've ever been in. Like, there's brothels, prostitution, strip clubs, you name it, it happens in the Czech Republic, man. You know, called the Chicken Fantasy for a reason. Anyways, yeah, but yeah, it's got everything, man. It's literally got everything. This is the lane I need to be in. Yeah, this is the lane I gotta be in. All right, cool. So we're gonna keep on driving. I'm gonna keep on focusing. Hopefully, I can get through this arm pain. I took painkillers. They're not even helping. So yeah. Lad, what are you doing? You want to get any fucking closer? Jesus Christ. He's literally squeezing me into this corner. Stay in your lane, buddy. Alright, anyways, after a little bit of road rage, we're all good. We're solid. Alright. Oh, look at what time it is right now. See that time? Where is it? Hold up, it disappeared. There we go. And I'm only starting my lunch. Actually, my breakfast. I haven't eaten anything all day. And that's trucking. You don't always get to eat. You're sometimes in a rush. And, you know, people, yeah, we make a decent amount of money regardless. But sometimes you got to be in a rush. And sometimes you got to be willing to just push yourself. And I'm going to be pushing myself. I'm going to be working a full-on 15-hour day. And I'm going to be exhausted. Anyways, as you can see, I'm hungry. I'm just like going around picking stuff. So I'm gonna go eat because I have to hit the road in a couple of minutes. You don't always get to eat. You're sometimes in a rush. And, you know, people, yeah, we make a decent amount of money regardless. But sometimes you got to be in a rush. And sometimes you got to be willing to just push yourself. And I'm going to be pushing myself. I'm going to be working a full-on 15-hour day. And I'm going to be exhausted. Anyways, as you can see, I'm hungry. I'm just like going around picking stuff. So I'm gonna go eat because I have to hit the road in a couple of minutes.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare, cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy sea.
Look who finally decided to vlog their face. I'm driving to that parking lot as I have another hour 43 minutes left. But this is the time I like to drive, man. Like, I'm right in Harvester. Why weren't you in the time lapse? Even though no one really would have noticed, but still. When was the last time any of you guys drove on a highway this empty? I don't know. In the States, it seems no matter when you drive, there's a fuck ton of people on the road. But yeah, it's pretty much empty now. We're not getting blurred out, but this parking lot is jam. Jam. Well, it is kind of getting late. It is getting late. So, yeah. So, what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're going to try to actually drive into Lithuania. Not only drive into Lithuania, but maybe a little further into Lithuania. No hurries tomorrow. We'll get up and go when we get up and go. Because that city has that restriction, so 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. So we have to wait that restriction out. Then there's also traffic bans. That's a thing for a reason. Basically what a traffic ban is, a country puts on a ban on semi-trucks for a certain period of time. For example, on Friday, Poland has one from, that was like a 2-hour or 3-hour ban. And Sunday it's pretty much all day. It's from 8 to like 10. Trucks can't drive on the freeway unless you get a permit. You could also drive. There's like certain things. Like for example, I wouldn't be able to drive with this type of load. No one would care. I would need a permit. However, reefers, if they have, let's say, like stuff that will expire really quick, you just drive. I've actually driven through several of these bans when I used to drive with the reefer, because no one would stop you. They don't know if you have that permit or not, so you just drive, and you hope you get through it without getting pulled over, because if they pull you over and they find, what is that? What is that? It's like a chunk of metal. Anyways, so yeah, if they find out you don't have that permit, that's a hefty ass fine, trust me. But overall, yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff in Europe. Like, I don't like these traffic bans. I don't like these certain bans, like city bans. It's bullshit. Imagine the US, like, let's say fucking California just decides, no, Sunday no trucks are driving on the freeway without a special permit. That would be crazy. But they don't. Yet countries like this, like Poland and Warsaw, have a ban. So the city of Warsaw has a ban from 7 in the morning till 11 a.m. And then the second one is at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. if I'm not mistaken. Hold on. Wait, no, I messed that up. The first one is from 7 to 10. It's a 3-hour ban, yeah, and then the other one's from 4 to 7. So, you could basically say the traffic ban is for people to get home from work without trucks being in the way. Now again, that ban doesn't apply to trucks that weigh less than 16 ton, which technically that would mean my truck would have to be empty, because my truck almost weighs 16 tons empty. Also, I finally looked the weight. I am actually almost carrying the same exact weight right now. It's about 89,000 pounds, like all together. I didn't check my cargo though, but yeah, 89,000 pounds is what I'm carrying right now. So that's technically what we could run legally. Now, again, sometimes you get loaded hell. I think the most I've ever carried was about 92,000 pounds. That truck was overloaded and it was a very short route, and I just took it. So yeah, we run pretty heavy. We run pretty damn heavy. I didn't check the way, like how long my truck is, feet, but I'll do that later. Because I've been doing it all Anyways, I'm not gonna keep on blabbering on. I just wanted to talk. My favorite time to drive. Another hour and 30 minutes until our destination. Yeehaw, Cowboys Racing League vlog. Welcome to another morning trucking with Dave. This morning started out very meh. I slept fine. Actually, that's the first. I haven't slept good in a while, man. Like it's been a good hot minute. So, goal today: make it back home to Lithuania. But yeah, that would be the perfect place to be, which would be Lithuania. Tomorrow we have to go to Latvia. I know that for sure. Tomorrow we have to be in Latvia. Today's already what, Thursday? There's a lot of people going home today. There would be traffic jams. Anyways, so I retightened my straps in the morning before taking a shower. Then I went to take a shower, and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta replace the light because my headlight was out. Which I'm surprised inspection didn't stop me with the fucking driver's side headlight out. But whatever. I guess they just didn't want to deal with me. So we made it there, and the light came out. I just didn't pay attention how it came out, and I couldn't get back in for like the longest time. It took me about an hour to put the light back in. So I kind of screwed it to the damn thing. Now there were screws there, and originally I think that's how it's supposed to be in there, but I'm not 100% sure. All I know is that it's in and it's working. That's all I need. What's the other driver? I was gonna look at the other headlight, how the other headlight is done, but the guy that drove before me, he lost a screwdriver. So, and I didn't feel like buying one. So, yeah. I'll have my boss look for it. Anyways, so with that being said, I got dirty again. My hands are all dirty and stuff, and I didn't get to unpack, which is kind of why I'm not filming myself right now, because my truck is still a mess. I gotta clean the floors today though. They're hella dirty, so I need to clean that. And we're gonna probably stop at a Subway. That's my goal. I want to stop at the Subway today. I don't know. It's one of my favorite places to eat. I like sandwiches. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I'm a fan of a sandwich. Like a good sandwich, oh yeah, you know what I mean. Like a good sandwich is a good sandwich, regardless of who makes it. But since there's no Jimmy John's or Quiznos or any of that shit in Europe, we only got Subway. So yeah, I'm gonna grab myself a Subway, and then hopefully I'll have enough food for this week. I thought I had more than I did. Apparently I don't. But I gotta throw all these vlogs together. I'm pretty sure this is already like another day. Like it's not the same video that I was editing with my dad and stuff. So. Because I've been vlogging a lot lately. You want to race, big boy? You want to go? You're winning. But only because I'm going 85 kilometers an hour. I could go 90, but I will refuse. Yeah, so I'll just let him pass. So yeah, guys, that's the goal today. Make it back home. You can barely see my towel hanging there and drying. So yeah, we got off to a great morning, man. It's been a little rough. I have a destination to where I want to get to today. I'm being very ambitious. But if I can make it there today, tomorrow is going to be such an easier day. Like I won't have to run around as much. It's been a good day, like I'm saying, you know, and we're cruising out. Okay, first of all, I personally, I've never been to Quiznos, and I've never been to Arby's, but I have been to Jimmy John's and I've been to Subway. I prefer Jimmy John's over Subway. However, we don't have that out here, but I just had it up banging. Well, it was good while I was eating it, but then like anything I ate after, it just overpowered the flavor. Now all it is potato chips, and you guys, oh yeah, what about potato chips? So, I don't really remember the flavor, but I love Poland because it's cheap. I think I paid like $5 for it. Anyways, I was gonna go buy another one, but then I was like, it would have been good for a snack though later. I'm low on food. I thought I had more than I did, but oh well. So we're gonna make it into Lithuania easily today, but I want to make it into the middle of Lithuania. Now that is a whole different story in itself, because it's about a 2-hour drive there. depending if we get any delays or anything, has a lot to do with it. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Overall, the day's been going smooth. Although, not for that guy, right? And I wanted to make it to that subway, so I'm glad I made it to that subway. I talked to one of my friends from Sweden. Apparently, they're having wildfires. Everywhere's just wildfires. Fires. I haven't seen anything in Poland yet. Or Lithuania, and hopefully I don't. But yeah, the earth is heating up. You know, it's turning it up. I'm in my air-conditioned cab. Now, when I stop, that's when I have a problem. And we've discussed this about air conditioning in trucks. I don't understand why they're still not a thing. But they're just not. So, oh well. It is what it is, I guess. What is this? There shouldn't be a construction site on my side. There's no construction. No. I'm gonna take my shortcut route anyways. I'm gonna drive around the construction because I don't deal with construction. I'm not a fan. It shouldn't be. There's construction's all the way over there, man. What are you talking about, man? You drunk, go home. I'm like, what the hell? Anyways, let's drive, man. Alrighty, so our day is winding down. We drove another 10 hours today. I'm sorry about that clicking. Let me turn that off for you guys. We're almost there. We're almost at our destination. It's been a long day. I just want to go to bed. Probably eat something too. But I'm home. I'm in Lithuania. I'm driving in my home country. You know, I've been thinking, I would love to go local. Man, I would love to go local. Local? No, I don't want to go crazy. But it would be nice for me to drive local. But I need to drive around Europe just a little bit longer. Just for me to... What the hell is this? What in the Sam hell was that? You're not even supposed to be on the freeway. Anyways. Yeah, so there's actually a really good company. I won't say if it's good or not because I don't know. I haven't worked there. But some people have told me it's a really good company. And they pay pretty decent. They pretty much pay... Without a trailer, they pretty much pay the same thing I get right now with a trailer driving in Europe. They're home every night. You know, with the trailer, I'm pretty sure it's more, but there might be night shifts. Which, again, I'm okay with. I don't have a problem with that. Also, a guy almost caused an accident with me. So, it was a construction site coming up. I looked in my rearview mirror to make sure no one was coming to pass me. He was merging to go behind me. And then he decided to come up beside of me, and he noticed he didn't have enough time. He judged that shit way wrong. And he ended up plowing into every little construction site. It was kind of funny. Anyways, that's why you shouldn't overtake people in like the very last second, guys. Just Jesus, just wait. You know, he would have waited and then beat me, but no, he had to do it, you know, right away. So we're gonna be pulling up to the spot within 1.2 kilometer. So that's going to be it for now, guys. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to just stop, take a quick rest, and wake up early in the morning. We still got 200 kilometers to go to there. So, yeah, man, we're going to have to do that tomorrow.
Kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me.
Well, guys, it's another day. It's almost over. You saw the time lapse of Latvia. I don't really get to go to Latvia that much, you know. And I was in the capital there, so that was the capital. That was Riga. So we're heading home. We have about an hour and 30 minutes left to our company lot. Now the only problem is I wanted to go home with the truck just because I might overwork my e-logs or whatever. I'm just tired and exhausted. I don't really want to do much, but yeah, because of road payments and stuff in Lithuania, the way it works, it's not good. So sorry, I had to yawn there. Wow. Okay. So we unloaded early in the morning. Not really. Well, we started early. Okay, so everything's just up in the air right now. Hold up. Yesterday I drove a shitload. Woke up and literally had like 6 hours of sleep tonight, which I wish was uninterrupted, but it was interrupted. So it was on and off 6 hours altogether. And then we hit the road at like 6 in the morning. We got there at like 9:30. They unloaded me. By the time they unloaded me, I think it was like 11. Then we ended up going to another spot. We were there at like noon, 12. They started only loading me at 1. Man, that ramp that they had me go on was wild. But because you go on the ramp, there's spaces in the middle of them. Not really much room to wiggle your truck around if your trailer starts misbehaving. Sorry, you can tell I'm tired. I'm running. I'm very low. Slow. I'm low on sleep, man. Come on. Speak, damn it. Use your words.
You are over the speed limit.
Yeah, you don't complain either. So, you drive off the ramp after you weigh yourself, and then when you're done loading yourself, you have to push your truck back into that hill, back into the ramp, and then back off the ramp and into the street. Wild. Anyways, so yeah, I was trying to go to my place, to my house, and just park this thing in my yard, and then do it tomorrow for fueling and stuff, but yeah, road payments. My boss is like, I don't want to rebuy road, so just go for it. Alright, man, whatever you say, cause you're the boss, so you know I'll do that. But it would have been nice to stop at my house, just because I would have been able to get everything out of the truck. And by the time I get home, it says I'm supposed to be there at 7. By the time I get home, it'll probably be like 8. So we're literally almost nothing left. We are loaded with metal on pallets. It's a very short. It's like a very low load. Like it's not a high load. It's heavy, but it ain't high. You know, it's like up to my almost like middle of my leg only. And I wasn't gonna strap it down because, well, there was really no reason to. But because the way Poland's dot works, they would have a fuss on that. So. Yeah, I tied it down. We're actually overworking. Like, there's so many things. Like, I can only drive 90 hours in 2 weeks. I think I'm like 87 now. On Monday it'll reset, but it'll only reset by 40 hours, which means I only have half of my work week left. Oh, this is awful. This is not good. But we're working. I think we're gonna have another 3 trips. I was only supposed to have 2, but my brother wants to come in 1, so you guys might see him in the vlog. I don't know why would you ever want to come on the road, especially in Europe. I guess it's something to do with it. You can just drive around. Anyways, we have an hour and 30 minutes left. Let's head home, guys.
There we go. We're home. So, we're loaded. And we're ready to go for next week. We're full on fuel, everything. I wanted to ask my boss if I could park my truck right there at my home. He first said yes, and then because of road tax, he said no. So we actually drove it back to the city. Got it fuel. Got it everything you need. Now it's ready to go. So thanks, guys, for watching another 30-minute episode. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are enjoying these episodes. And I'll see you guys on the road in 2 days. I'm done. And I also need to go get a haircut. But in 2 days, I'll see you guys on the road.